Hi Blush Angels, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you guys how I do a super easy drugstore everyday makeup look. I'm going to show you guys how to get the most out of your products. So this is going to be super easy, super affordable, and really quick to do on a daily basis. And everything is from the drugstore. So I hope you guys can enjoy this and maybe learn something from it. So let's get right into it. I already have my skin prepped with my skincare and sunscreen. You need a really nice hydrated base when you want your makeup to look flawless and last all day. So you already went ahead and did that. Today I'm going to be trying a new product that I've heard good stuff about. This is from NEUTROGENA. It is the Radiant Cream Concealer. I heard that it's supposed to be a dupe for the NARS Creamy Radiance. It looks really nice, so I'm excited to try this out. But if you go for a hydrating concealer, you can get a little more coverage with a little less product. Use it where you need it. It's a lot more versatile and it's a lot more travel friendly. So this is a nice product to have with you. So yeah, let's just go in. I'm going to focus coverage on the center of the face and kind of work outwards. Again, I want this to be really light coverage, so I don't want to use a lot of product. I want this to look really natural, really radiant, and just really healthy. When I apply concealer, I do like to apply product mainly on the inner corner of the eye. That's honestly where I want the most coverage and I want to brighten that area. And then to give a more lifted look, I will always apply kind of upwards at the end of my eyelid. I'm actually going to grab a mirror. Primarily focus the coverage on the center of your face like I was saying, but I do have a few blemishes that I want to cover up, so I am going to take a little bit of product there. I'm wearing a beanie today, so I actually won't focus a lot of product on my forehead, just a little bit. A little bit on the chin. I've got a little bit of facial hair that I want to cover up here, so we'll apply some product there. Cool, so if you guys can tell, the product is spread out kind of all over the place, but I'm just basically going to blend it out outwards and kind of shear it out all over the entire face. But I am going to let it sit just for a little bit so that it does become a little more tacky and I get a little more coverage out of it. This concealer is the shade Hazelnut Medium 1. It is definitely more on the peachy side. So I think this is going to be nice to actually cover up any redness. It's going to help brighten the skin tone just a little bit. I'm going to go in with the MILANI makeup sponge. This is a really nice sponge. It's super soft, really fluffy, and it is from the drugstore, of course, so it also is affordable. If you buy it, it also comes with this mini blender, so this one's really cute too. So right off the bat, I like that this sponge isn't picking up that much product. It really is just diffusing everything in really nicely. And this concealer is super, super lightweight. It's pretty much just blending itself into the skin. It's not taking much work, which I really appreciate. So obviously spots are still showing. I didn't use that much product. Wow, okay, so that concealer pretty much blended itself out so easily. The finish is so good. This is definitely reminding me of the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. It does give a really nice medium coverage, but it looks very skin-like, very healthy, super radiant, and it was super, super easy to blend out, so I highly recommend checking this out from NEUTROGENA. Again, this is the Radiant Cream Concealer. Okay, so the next product I'll be applying is blush. Obviously, you guys know blush is a staple for me. It is used in every makeup look I do. Cannot live without it. And I have two formulas from the drugstore that are super, super good. The first one is a powder formula. This is from e.l.f. This is their bite-sized face duo in the shade Spiced Apple. This is only $3, I believe, and it's a really nice warm tone blush. I feel like it can work for all skin types, and it's just like a really nice fall blush. I really love the MILANI. This is the Cheek Kiss Cream Blush in the shade Nude Flush. This is also that same type of warm tone blush that's going to be really nice for the fall season. I definitely wanted to give you guys a fall moment today. I feel like this look is super glowy and I just want to keep that going, so we'll use this one today. With a warm blush like this, I like to start on the higher portion of the cheekbone, so the highest point of my cheekbone, and kind of blend it up into the hairline, almost like a bronzer, because as you can tell, this is a very warm tone blush. I'm taking the leftover blush onto the eyelids. I like to do this because it kind of just marries everything together and it just looks a lot more kind of like natural and makes the blush look a lot more seamless on the face. So this is a nice little trick to do when you're in a rush and you don't feel like doing any eyeshadow. Just take whatever blush you're using and apply it onto the eyelids and kind of bring it up towards the brow bone to really diffuse it out. Okay, so I think that looks really cute. I look really toasty and warm. So I think that's all I'm going to do for the cream blush. So now I'm going to jump into a powder. A powder that I have been really loving lately is from COVERGIRL. This is the Clean Fresh pressed powder. It's in the shade Light 140. This is a really nice pressed powder, kind of similar to the, I would say, the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush powder, where it is super smooth, kind of gives you a little bit of a smoothing benefit and just a little bit of coverage, very slight coverage, but it feels very lightweight on the skin. It feels very fresh, and the ingredients are pretty decent, so I do really like this powder. Comes in this cute compact, which is nice, so it's great for travel or on the go. I'm going to be using this e.l.f. brush. This is the small tapered brush. This is my favorite drugstore brush for precise powder application. So I am just going to take it and kind of tap into the powder a little bit. Really coat my brush and tap off the excess. And then with this, I'm going to go directly under the eye to set that cream concealer and then also that cream blush. I feel like in the fall time, you know, we always want to have more hydrated, glowy skin, but a powder is really nice to kind of give you a airbrushed kind of effect. And this specific powder is super lightweight, and it's very, you can't even tell it's on the skin. It almost just blends away and just kind of perfects the skin, to be honest. This is a really nice drugstore powder. So as you guys can tell, we kind of cut down on that shine, but the skin does look super healthy still, very radiant. I'll actually zoom in so you guys can see. It is just really soft and airbrushed. So this is a really nice powder. If you guys have been wanting to try the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder, I would consider checking this one out instead because it is a very similar effect and benefit. Everything is set. I think the base looks super flawless, and that took a while because I'm kind of describing everything as I'm doing it, but honestly, on the go, applying those 3 products is super quick, and it gives you this really healthy, awakened look with minimal effort. I do want to apply just a little bit more blush, so I think I'm actually going to use the e.l.f. Bite Size Duo and Spiced Apple to kind of spice things up a little bit and just give me a little more color. With blush, especially when you want to perfect your makeup, it's really crucial to press the blush into the skin. You don't really want to slide or swipe across your face because that will lift whatever's underneath and it will kind of disturb your concealer or foundation. So a really good tip is to press that blush into the skin in circular motions. That really helps diffuse it and then also give you a little bit of a kind of blurred skin effect. You guys know this is one of my favorite things ever. And then swipe the excess down. Recently, I've really loved playing around with lashes, so I do enjoy curling my lashes and then also doing a little bit of mascara. I feel like it awakens the eyes a little bit, especially, you know, if you're wearing a face mask. and wearing a face mask all day, the eyes are really gonna draw the most attention, so it is nice to give them a little bit of extra thought and love. So I'm gonna curl the lashes using the e.l.f. Classic Eyelash Curler. I try to grab as much of the lash as possible, so I do like to get really close to the lash line. I'll squeeze about 5 times, release, and see how everything looks. They are slightly curled, but I want them to be just a little more curled on the ends. So I'm going to grab the end of the lash and pull down just a little bit. Release. I'm going to do one more go. Grabbing the corner lashes here. There's definitely a huge difference in curled lashes versus non-curled lashes. Unless you have naturally curled lashes, it's going to be really hard for the curls to stay. I have extremely straight lashes that go straight down, so it is kind of crucial that I curl my lashes before applying mascara. This is the L'Oreal Air Volume mascara. The packaging on this mascara is super cute, but what I really like about it is that it's super lightweight. You can barely tell that it's on the lashes. It comes off super easily. I do also believe that it's a fiber mascara, so it does give you length, but it also gives you volume. It's not super black, so it doesn't draw a lot of attention, and it looks really natural on the lashes. I'm just going to kind of take off the excess product. Okay, so it's applying a little more clumpy than normal. I'm just going to take a clean spoolie and kind of brush them out. Okay, so the final step that we're going to get into today is a lip. I feel like lips are just one of those things right now that we're just not really like doing that often, especially when wearing a face mask. You know, the lips aren't really showing, so it's really not that much of an important step. But for me, if I like take my mask off while I'm in the car or something, or just like hanging out at home, I do like to have a little something on, and it just helps you feel a little better, so why not? And I feel like it's gonna help pull this whole look together, so I am gonna do something cute today. First one that I want to show you guys is kind of like an everyday lip product. This is from NEUTROGENA. This is the lip soother with sunscreen. This is a new pickup for me, but it's kind of been on my radar for a while. I've been looking for a lip product with sunscreen that isn't going to be heavy on the lips, and this almost looks just like a gloss, and it looks super lightweight. It also has a plastic applicator, so I feel like that's going to make it super easy to apply throughout the day, and sun protection on the lips is super important, so I feel like you really can't go wrong with this. If you guys want something that is going to wear well throughout the entire day, is not going to transfer onto your mask, or just transfer in general, I feel like the Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks are a really nice option. This is one of the newer formulas, Hazelnut Hypnotizer. This formula is super matte. It applies onto the lips and does not go anywhere. It is super hard to take off. This is literally like a 24-hour lip product. It's no joke. This is super duper like mask proof. It's not transferring anywhere. So if you guys want something that you will not have to touch up throughout the day, I would recommend this product. Yeah, let's just try this Neutrogena one out and see what it looks like. Whoa. Okay, this is super glossy and really pretty. It's definitely a little sticky. Yeah, it's definitely on the sticky side for sure. When you press the lips together, it doesn't really stick, but it is a little sticky. Definitely going to transfer onto a face mask. It has fragrance, which I did not know, so I'm kind of bummed about that. Tastes really kind of like minty and fruity, if that makes sense. Kind of weird, honestly. and there's a pretty intense tingling sensation. Yeah, this is interesting. Spirulina, aloe vera, cute. There is menthol at the top of the ingredient list, so that is why there is a tingle. If you don't mind fragrance or menthol, a tingly feeling on the lips, I would check this out. This is a really nice product, and it does have chemical sunscreen filters in here. It has oxybenzone, 2%, so yeah. I should have looked at the ingredient list before I bought this, to be honest. I'm actually going to take off the NEUTROGENA lip balm, and then I'm actually going to apply the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink so you guys can actually see what this looks like too. So now we'll go in with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Hazelnut Hypnotizer. These also have fragrance. This one specifically smells like hazelnut, which I don't mind. It smells really good, and it doesn't last. So it's just something you smell for a couple minutes and it goes away. So I just did a super thin layer of the lipstick, and it is super pretty. It's a really pinky brown shade. I would say it's kind of like a rose brown, so I think this will complement a lot of skin tones. A tip with this formula is to apply it onto the lips, kind of press it in, and then just let it sit. You don't want to purse your lips. I feel like the more you purse your lips when you apply this product, it starts to get really sticky and tacky. So I just like to swipe onto the lip, press it in with my finger so I get more of a blurred diffused effect, and then just let it dry down, and it will literally stay on all day. This color is really cute. Okay, you guys, so I really love the way all of this turned out. It's super natural, super subtle, really warm, which I really love this time of year. There's one more thing that I'm gonna do that's gonna kind of pull this look together and kind of give it a little bit of a different edge to it. You'll see. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner. What I'm gonna do with this product is apply 2 little dots underneath my lower lash line. Two small dots underneath my eyes, and it just kind of, I don't know, looks really cute. I feel like it gives a really cool, like, edgy look to your face, so it's a nice little thing to do to kind of just, you know, give yourself a little extra moment. But this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, maybe learned something new from it. I don't do these types of looks that often on Instagram, so this is something a little more special to film. And I hope to do more looks like this for you guys in the future, because I know you guys really like to see me do these types of makeup looks. I just had a lot of fun with more experimental makeup the past couple months, especially during Halloween. So this is a nice change up to film, because this is the makeup that I do more on a daily basis. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, look forward to seeing more videos and content soon. I appreciate all the love that you guys send my way every day. I see every comment, every DM, and it means so much to have a little bit of a community with you guys with similar interests, similar likes, and just being a little community that has a lot of like-minded creatives. So I see you guys, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.